starts off with the rock. And Tahina Pow being guarded by Wnba. That's a little bit of a different look too that we're gonna see. Wnba's minutes have been limited, with Stephanie White mentioning the rotations with the anchor. As right away, a three goes up for Bree Jones.
Out here too, I don't have to just dominate in the paint.
Atlanta coming off of back-to-back games, scoring 90-plus points, and Caitlin Clark can score with the best of the season with back-to-back 20-point, 10-assist games. And by the way, that first game was a triple-double against the Chicago Sky. And right away, Bree Jones.
In the first game of the season, just not Bonner-like.
BG going against Natasha Howard, and another bucket. How about the free agency picks? Much like Tuesday, Atlanta off to a very efficient offensive start. 9 on the shot clock. Aaliyah Boston going against BG. Bad idea. Gets it back to Natasha Howard. 3 on the shot clock and gets it to drop.
Natasha Howard in her own right as a rebounder. She's a veteran in this league. She knows how to play around the rim.
Ryan Howard. When that goes through the net early for Rhyne. Connections and links between these two teams. Hull going right at Tahina Pow and gets the bucket, a much-needed bucket for Indiana.
Baited her and said, I dare you to shoot that ball. She's 50% in this game from 3, but she can knock it down.
Back-to-back buckets for Indiana. Now things are starting to groove. From Coach Mesco of why she's needed and the impact she can make on both ends.
Absolutely. We didn't like seeing that she didn't touch the court the first game, and we said, how are they going to work it now, Tillman? He found a way.
Bree Jones did it last game, does it again, going the distance. Caitlin gets it back, tries to send it over. Cunningham gets it to go. One field goal made since the 9-minute mark. But it's how everyone else gets involved. Natasha Howard with a beautiful dive to the rim. Sophie Cunningham smothering defense on Alicia Gray. The double team comes over for BG. She has 5 seconds to work with. In and out. Bree Jones tried to get it up. That's blocked by Howard.
There were only 13 jobs available, so when I heard the Dream might be interested, I wanted to hear what they had to say. And right away, they had the same vision.
Well, right now, the Fever have come alive in the second quarter. Indiana's bench has 11 points.
Good block. Good block by Ryan Howard, who thought it went off of Kelsey Mitchell.
Pow thought about it, sends it to Bree Jones, lines it up. Another one!
I love it. Brianna Jones and Brittany Griner, who can knock down that 3 ball. Unstoppable.
Caitlin, we know very well she likes to let it fly from the left. Pulls up, baseline, good to go.
It was the hesitation that got that shot to go
on her way for a third one.
Atlanta's just doing a really good job of trapping Caitlin Clark on that left side.
Natasha Howard, so shifty. That footwork. Griner hovered on the inside, had to send it out. 3 on the shot clock for Atlanta. Sometimes that's what Ryan Howard is most successful in, the last second heaves.
You know what? That's been a few times they went down to the end of the shot clock as Howard slipped through and Caitlin Clark finds her. Last season's assist leader.
It's how Caitlin Clark starts the initiative. Quickly to Cunningham. What a first game back we're seeing from her. The strip by Kelsey Mitchell. Here comes the Jets. Needs a response here. They got 4 on the shot clock. Howard pulls up, triple, good.
When you get Ryan Howard mad, this is what happens. To play the pace was the game that we wanted to see.
You ask for pace and she'll deliver. Kelsey Mitchell off the deck for Indiana. Natasha Howard looking for cutters. Indiana out rebounding Atlanta by 3 and capitalizing on the second chance points.
Natasha Howard and Kelsey Mitchell have been intentional in this second half.
Found herself a rebound. Sending it up the floor. Tahina Pow again. Pow for 3.
Here in the W, the pace is faster, reads are faster, and you have to be okay with your decisions. She's been leaning on Jordan Canada, saying she's been walking her throughout this entire process.
Absolutely, as Atlanta regains the lead here off the BG bucket. It's been by committee as Kelsey Mitchell, relentless, gets it at the rim. Hard to come off the screen, have to be set. Turnover for Nia Coffey. Sophie Cunningham outside, triple finds the bottom of the net. 3 minutes left in the third quarter. Indiana with hole in the pull-up, and Nia Coffey gets the block.
Nia Coffey had that big-time block to seal the game a couple seasons ago, but she's come in this season with authority, and she's been looking good at both ends for the Dream.
Who would have thought Atlanta? 8 threes already.
Got a Brianna Jones who can shoot threes and stretch the floor. I'll call that for Atlanta.
Backdoor, more movement from Indiana. Gets another bucket. It's a little bit of a seesaw. Clark found a lane, and she'll take it. Now, Atlanta has 3 players in the starting lineup with 3 or more fouls. BG on the bench right now with 5, as Aaliyah Boston's strong move gets the bucket. Rhyne Howard, Caitlin Clark finding a way to miss.
Excellent.
Shifty getting into the paint. Some self-talk on the way back down the floor. Gray taking on the committee, pull up. 2 more for Alicia Gray, back-to-back buckets as it's a 1-point game. Rhyne Howard has been more aggressive in this quarter. A lot to unpack there. They'll count the bucket for Rhyne Howard. Getting another test. The kick out, Natasha Howard had all the time. Gets her own miss, fakes it outside.
3 out of 4, Kelsey Mitchell, Caitlin Clark, and Aaliyah Boston all just frustrated in this game with their shots.
On the other side, they're saying, baby, make it rain. Another triple for Rhyne.
Rhyne Howard said, I ain't done yet. She remembers that sweep from last season as Lexi Hall burrs one. The defense went under the screen, and Hall said, that's too much space for me.
Oh, you gotta love it. And Rhyne Howard coming back, trying to get the foul. Another bucket for Rhyne Howard. This is what the people came to see.
And last year we had more CC fans in this building, but just now when she was at the free throw line, I got more boos or more yays when she missed the free throw.
Gray gets those fans you were talking about out of their seats. Finds the hands of Natasha Howard, flips that one in. Add that to the circus reel. Big stop for Atlanta here. Kelsey lines it up. Why not?
What a time to come alive and hit your first 3 if you're Kelsey Mitchell.
Clark, really headsy play there, draws the foul, just too aggressive from Atlanta. That's her first triple of the game, and it's a timely one. So Clark hits the first free throw. Here's some groaning in the back. Howard hit 2 huge free throws. They were the game winner on Tuesday. Down 1 in the final 10 seconds. Now she's trying to tie the game in the final minute.
Caitlin Clark has not hit a 3 in this game. Stops on the dime, looking to pull up, finds Aaliyah Boston, who gets the bucket to go. Still a 1-possession game. Praise this game. I'm just gonna wait until the buzzer sounds. Rhyne Howard looking for someone on the inbounds, finds Gray. Gray is short on the 3, and Kelsey Mitchell comes out of the pack with the rock as the clock hits 0, and the get back has been completed for the Indians.